Hello everyone. Now you'll see 2022 advanced paper analysis. I made like approximately 25 chapters. In the first chapter, I have taken it as units and measurement and general physics. From this units and measurement, finding dimensions of a physical quantity, they have given one question in paper 2, and the relative velocity between two particles. In relative velocity between two particles, whenever two particles are moving in a circular path, what is the relative velocity between them? And two projectiles are projected, what is the relative velocity between two particles? And two spring block system is a spring and particle system. Whenever they are oscillating, what is the relative velocity between particles? Like that they have given. That's why I kept in them paper the like general physics. So in paper one, they have given one question. Total from these units and measurement and general physics, two questions they have given. Motion a straight line, there is no direct question. Motion a plane, projectile motion, there is a simple question they have given in paper 1. So one question from the motion a plane. Loss of motion, there is no direct question. And work energy power, there is no direct question. But in system of particles and rotational motion, if you see that there are the 1, 2, 3, 4 questions they have given. One question is projectile motion of a particle on a rolling body. We can see that the rolling body is rotating, then it is like a combination of motion a plane type is there. One question in paper 1. Angular momentum of a particle. So angular momentum in paper 2 they have given one question, angular momentum type of question, like Vx and some question is given Vx and Vy type question, that is angular momentum. Next we can see that angular momentum of a rolling disk. One disk is fixed, other disk is moving. Then what is value of omega, like that one question they have asked here. And total angular momentum of that rotating disk they have given that in paper 2. Rolling body on inclined plane, some forces are acting on this. What is a rolling body on inclined plane? Some question they have given in paper 1. So total 4 questions are there from the system of particles and rotational motion. Then gravitation, escape velocity related question, one question is given. Then there is no direct question from the properties of solids and mechanical properties of fluids, but it is included two questions in thermodynamics. They have given some questions here. I will explain there. Thermal properties of matter, there is no direct question here. But if you see the thermodynamics and KTG, they have given 4 questions from here. Okay, so you can see change in internal energy in thermodynamic process in paper 1, expansion of ideal gas through chimney. So you can see here they have given this like a combined question from the continuity equation also, and even you can apply the Bernoulli's principle also here, and PV curve with different thermal process. Next one we can see expansion of ideal gas in bubble. Here also we can see surface tension related concept also included here. So total 4 questions from the thermodynamics and KTG. In oscillations, no time period of oscillating spring bomb, one question is given. Waves, there is no direct question. Electric charge and field, direct question from Gauss law, one simple question they ask in paper 2, one question. And electric potential and capacitance, if we see that parallel plate capacitor with dielectric, one question is given. Electric field, we can see the included here. Electric field and potential due to the point charge, and here also field and potential due to non-uniformly charged sphere they have given. Motion of a charged particle due to the charged disk. Combination of the capacitors. Total 5 questions they have given from this chapter. So majority of questions came from this so 14 and 15 questions. Total 6 questions we can observe here. Okay. Next, current electricity, a power dissipation across a combination of resistors and a combination of again a combination of resistor they have given. So we can see 2 questions from this. Okay, and 17th question we can 17th chapter, moving charge and magnetism. Here we can see that magnetic field due to combination of the current carrying wires, one question. Rotating coil in uniform magnetic field, one question. Total 2 questions from the moving charge and magnetism. And in electromagnetic induction, the LC oscillations in variable magnetic field. LC oscillations is there, but that plane is there. That plane contains the varying magnetic field. That's why I have taken electromagnetic induction in one question they have given. Alternating current, there is no direct question. And ray optics, if you see that there is a combination of plane mirrors, combination of thin lenses, refraction through the slabs, and motion of a object and spherical mirror, one question. Thin lenses. Total 5 questions we can see in the ray optics. Here also majority questions came from the ray optics. Wave optics, Here also like a refraction with YDSA experiment in two different media they have given one question. Dual nature and radioactive radiation and matter. Based on photoelectric effect, one simple question they have given from this dual nature of radiation and matter. Atom, there is no direct question, but in nuclear you can see there are three questions. One is based on the binding energy of nucleons. Second one is radioactive decay chain reaction. Minimum kinetic energy required to initiate the nuclear reaction. Like that, three questions are given. And experimental physics, you can see screw gauge, based on screw gauge one question, and meter bridge experiment. Even this meter bridge experiment based on current LCT only, but it is experiment, that's why I kept in this. So total two questions came from this. If you observe, this majority of questions came from the ray optics and electrostatics, like electric charge and field and electric potential and capacitance, six questions. Thermodynamics and KTG, four questions, and the system of particles and rotational motion, four questions. If you go through these concepts only, like a 4 plus 4 plus in these two chapters, six questions, and electric charge electrostatics, six questions, and you can see ray optics is five questions. If you go through this, we can say approximately 19 questions came from this. Out of 38 questions, 36 questions, more than 50% questions are coming from the came from these four concepts only. You can see four chapters. You also analyze by yourself and try to make the number of similar model of questions based on these chapters, and prepare for the coming year exams. Okay, I hope everyone understand this, and you also try to prepare own analysis by yourself. Thank you.